Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. We are glad to have you back. Glad to sense and feel your presence, to sense and feel your vibrations. Good vibrations, vibrations of love, vibrations of peace, vibrations of joy, all of the right vibrations, all of the right frequencies that help you ascend to a better place. You must stay away from the wrong vibrations. You must stay away from the wrong frequencies. Jealousy, anger, gluttony, overindulgence, the flesh, and you can think up a few more, I'm sure. But stay in the right frequency, and that is truly the frequency of love. That is how you win this game. That is why they're trying to take you out of the frequency of love. Because once they get you out of the frequency of love, they own you, they control you, they rule you. You become part of their kingdom. Who are they? You don't have to know who they are. You can feel them. You can sense them around you. And besides, that's another video. But I want to talk to you today about a subject that I've kind of been pondering on and off for the past few weeks. And the way I do these videos, I kind of shoot from the hip. I don't come in here with no notes, and I don't come in here with no, I have an idea of what I want to say, but I don't come in here with no specific script of what I want to say. But today I want to talk to you about something that I kind of been pondering, that I've been praying about and been thinking about, been meditating on, that type of thing. I want to talk about being chosen by God versus being chosen by man. I say being chosen by God versus being chosen by man. Which is better? Which seems more right? I think you all kind of know the answer. But as we look around us, what does the evidence show? Most people are trying to be chosen by man rather than be chosen by God. But we're going to look at this today. I'm not going to hold you long. And I'm going to bounce back and forward between the two. First, I want to look at being chosen by God. What does it mean to be chosen by God? What is the definition of being chosen by God? What is the price of being chosen by God? I think we all agree that to be chosen by God is the most honorable, more right way to go. But is it the most comfortable? Is it the most easy? Is it the most right way to go? Chosen by man. Is it the most comfortable to be chosen by man? Is it the most easy to be chosen by man? Is it the most right way to go? But in this, we must look at the end result. We must look at what being chosen by man does in the end. To be chosen by God, most of the times, you're going to be laughed at. Most of the times, you're going to be tasked with something that most people don't understand. Most of the times, you're going to find yourself alone. Most of the times, to be chosen by God, you're going to be considered the outsider. You're going to be considered not in the in crowd. They're not going to allow you into their little circle when you're chosen by God. And that is a good thing. Because to be chosen by God means to be set apart. I think the Bible calls it holy and sanctified or set apart. I'm not going to give you a Bible lesson here today. I just wanted to tell you that. To be chosen by man, oh, man will put you up on a pedestal. Man will make you famous. Man will click on your videos. Man will like what you say. Man will smile at you. Man will pat you on the back. Man will give you fist bumps. Man will put you up on the stage. Man will put you in front of their TV cameras. Man will put you in front of their movie cameras. Man will give you treasures. But in the end, he cannot save your soul. God allows you to win on the inside. God allows you to be fulfilled on the inside. But there is a third equation. What is that? That is favor with God and man. See, if you seek God first and you seek His will for your life, you go within and connect with the Father in heaven, which is the field, the heavenly love vibration, the infinite source of love. You connect with that. You are on the right way. You are in the right frequency. And then you will receive what they call divine favor. Divine favor is when you are on the path of God and you are walking the path of God. Sometimes you won't have to be alone. Sometimes you might get ridiculed and laughed at. Sometimes you won't be chosen by man. But if you're in the will of God, it is God that gives you favor with man. Which is better, to be chosen by man or to have favor with man? See, if you seek to be chosen by man, they'll put you up, they'll applaud your performances, they'll come to your meetings and your shows, they'll smile and they'll laugh, they'll shake your hand, they'll put you in charge of other people. But in the end, those same people that lifted you up will tear you down. Those same people that smile in your face will look at you with anger. Those same people that laughed at your jokes will put you in jail. If you don't believe me, ask Bill Cosby. I'm not saying he's guilty or innocent. I'm just saying ask Bill Cosby. Ask a lot of these famous people that appeared to be well liked and had favor with man, and they had what they call fell from grace. But to be chosen by God, you get what they call favor because you are on the path that God has put you on. You are in the way that God has chosen for you. And because you are on the path, God makes your way straight. I said God makes your way straight. You don't have to depend on whether man chooses you or not. Because God gives you favor with the right people at the right time in the right place. Is it better to be chosen by God or be chosen by man? You see, when God chooses you, he starts from the within. And he changes you within. He begins to give you a new outlook, a new way of thinking, a new way of looking at things. He is the vibration of love, and you begin to walk in the vibration of love. And the frequency, his frequency vibrates love, and that vibrates within you. And because his love vibrates within you, you can't be controlled by the wicked ones. Because his love vibrates in you, you can't be ruled. You can't be taken over. For them to rule you and take you over, they have to get you in carnality. They have to get you in jealousy. They have to get you in anger. Haven't you noticed every time you go out into the matrix, it's trying to provoke negative emotions out of you constantly? It's constantly extracting, provoking negative emotion. Why is that? Is that just life? Is that just life? I'm just living life? Is that all that is? Or is it something else? It becomes a fight to stay in the love vibration. That is because within this matrix, within this system, you have to be in a low vibration in order to be ruled. You have to be in a low vibration in order to be controlled. And if you are in a high vibration like love, joy, and peace, you can't be controlled. And you can't walk the path that God has chosen for you. So you have to learn to handle your negative vibrations. and turn them into positive ones. And you do this by meditating and going within and speaking to the Father in heaven. I come to you not as a religious man, but as a man that urges you to seek relationship with the Father in heaven. Be one with His love vibration. See, if you want God to be close to you, you have to get close to God. If you want the vibration of love, the vibration of peace, and the vibration of joy, if you want God to draw near to you, you draw near to Him by speaking to Him, by meditating on Him, by speaking to Him in your spiritual tongue. Because anytime you speak English, you are speaking something that is earthly. Anytime you speak in your heavenly tongue, you are speaking a language only God can interpret. He interprets your vibration and your frequencies. In fact, He interprets your vibration and your frequencies more than He interprets your words. So many people are speaking words, and the enemy hears your words, and so he goes out. You're telegraphing to him what you want to have and what you want to do. But when you speak in your heavenly tongue, only God can understand that. How do you speak in your heavenly tongue? You just let it flow. Once you get in the vibration and you let it flow, you just open your mouth and let it flow. And you'll find yourself speaking a language that you didn't even know that you knew. And it sounds like another language, but only God understands, because when you speak this language, you are speaking from a vibrational frequency place. Draw near to God and He'll draw near to you. In other words, get into the love vibration and God will be near you, and He will give you favor with God and with man. You see, in this matrix, there are three aspects of this matrix. There's the physical, there's the spiritual, and there's the symbolic. The physical, you have some people that are strictly physical. They have no spirituality to them whatsoever. They don't talk to God, they don't seek God, they don't think on God. If they do, they do very rarely. These are people that are in the physical. They only look at physical things. They only see things from a physical standpoint. And therefore, they can only go so far. But if you want to go deeper, you must seek the spiritual. If you want to find God, you must be a spiritual person, meaning you seek the vibrations and the frequencies of God, which is love, which is peace. You become a spiritual person, and God will draw nigh to you and give you favor with Him and with man. I'd rather have favor with man than to be chosen by man. Because if you have favor with man, man has no choice but to choose you, whether he wants to or not. But if you seek to be chosen by man, and he lifts you up, that same man will tear you down. The same people that put you on the pedestal will rip the pedestal out from under you. But when you have favor from God with man, man has no choice because it came from God. And he is the field around everything, and he controls even the littlest things. And he'll make somebody show you favor even when they don't want to. That is being spiritual. And when you become spiritual, you begin to notice the symbolic, the symbolism all around you. When you're physical, you don't see the symbolism. But when you are in the spirit, you can see the symbolism all around you. You see it on your television. You see it on the billboards. You see it in people's words. You see it in people's actions. You see it in your own words and actions. You see it in logos. And if you learn to read the symbolism around you, you can tell what kind of environment you are in. Sometimes it's best to get away from the matrix and go out in nature. Get away from the symbolism and get on a spiritual high. And when you come back, you can see the symbolism all around you. Read it, and it will give you road signs. It will give you directions on which way to go. Like, for example, you could be talking to someone, and they'll say something that will trigger a thought in you. You could be riding down the street, and you could see a billboard or a sign, and it will trigger a thought in you. Even the sequence of numbers, 444, 333, 222, sequence of numbers in consecutive orders, sequence of numbers in order, they can sequence of numbers in order, they can send you messages from your spirit guides. I'm not going to hold you long. But I wanted to give a short video about being chosen by God rather than being chosen by man. Seek the spiritual. Seek the things of the Father in heaven. Be a man and a woman that seeks to be chosen by the Father in heaven. And sometimes you have to separate yourself from everything and everybody. You have to sanctify yourself. And when you become chosen by God, only then are you truly rich. It's okay to have money and riches. I'm one of those people that say it's okay to have that stuff. But it's only okay if you are being chosen by God and you're doing His will with your abundance. If you are doing His will with your abundance. See, and the good news is, The good news is anyone can be chosen by God. All you have to do is choose Him first, and then He will choose you and set you on the path that you are meant to go on. Seek to be chosen by the Father in heaven by getting close to Him, by being in the love vibration, by doing the right things. Well, that's my video for today. What is my final conclusion? I think you might know. It is better to be chosen by God than to be chosen by man. So seek to be chosen by God, and He will give you favor with man. But if you seek to be chosen by man, He will tear you down in the end. God won't tear you down in the end. I'm not saying the road's going to be easy, but you will grow on the inside and you will achieve what you were really sitting here for. Seek to be chosen by God. Thank you, and y'all have a wonderful, blessed day.